The origin of Iyawo, the Yoruba word for wife. It is unknown to many speakers of the Yoruba language that the original Yoruba word for wife is Aya, not the commonly used Iyawo. Back in the early years of the Yoruba people, the word Iyawo did not have a place in the Yoruba language, not until an incident brought about its coinage and usage. Old Nigeria presents you the origin of the Yoruba word Iyawo. Long ago in Yoruba land, a beautiful princess and daughter of the first king of Iyawo town, named Wuraola, was in the quest of getting herself a patient, tolerant, and well-mannered husband. Strong and good-looking men, the likes of Sango, Ogun, and others had already traveled to Iyawo town to seek the hand of Wuraola in marriage, but left not with a wife, but uncontrollable anger. Wuraola had been rude to every one of them. In fact, she hurled insults and curses at her suitors, which made them all leave on the same day they arrived the town of Iyawo, because they couldn't tolerate her bad behaviors. Orunmila, a good-looking man, also journeyed to Iyawo in the bid to win the hand of Wuraola in marriage. But before he set out, he had already consulted Olodumare, the supreme being, through Ifa. Olodumare revealed to Orunmila that he must be patient with Wuraola and endure her behaviors, no matter how bad they are, in order to succeed in the quest of marrying Wuraola. When Orunmila got to the palace of the king of Iyawo, he was greeted with a hiss and scornful look by Wuraola. The unperturbed Orunmila smiled and returned her greetings with kind and sweet words, and also presented gifts to the king. Orunmila stayed in Iyawo for 7 days, which can be described as nothing but a hell on earth. Wuraola didn't serve Orunmila water, let alone food. She insulted the goodness out of Orunmila, but he stayed calm and smiled at her. He even smiled when she used the Zokpon Ifa, that is the divination bird, as firewood, and when she took his pouch, Akpo Minijekun, from him. Though Orunmila bowed with rage, still he didn't show it or leave Iyawo according to the instructions of Olodumare. On the 6th day of Orunmila's stay in Iyawo town, the king of Iyawo gave Wuraola in marriage to him after concluding that he is patient, kind, and tolerant man, suitable to marry his daughter. Meanwhile, Wuraola's bad behaviors were planned to test her suitors so as to get her a husband with good manners and temper. She was a lovely, caring, and well-behaved lady. Orunmila was glad that he heeded to the instructions of Olodumare, and on the 7th day, he and Wuraola journeyed back to his town. Orunmila was welcomed and praised by his townspeople for his achievements. When they asked him about Wuraola, his wife, he responded, "Ìyà tí mo jẹ ní Ìwó, my sufferings in Iyawo town." That was how wives became known as Iya Iyawo, that is, sufferings in Iyawo, and now Iyawo. So men, don't be afraid or surprised by what you experience daily. It started ages ago. Follow for more gist.